standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, babe.
What's up and good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you saw the last video that I posted talking about the crazy motor conundrum we have going on, we'll go watch it now because you'll see what's going on. But anyways, we have the solid axle swap ZF6 truck halfway into the shop now. So we're gonna work on pulling this motor out. We went and picked up the heads from my house, and excuse us, we just had lunch. So I got fresh LB7 heads, all the valve train and everything. Well, I shouldn't say fresh, they're used, but just back from the machine shop. I've had them sitting around for quite some time, so basically this is a studded motor that's ready to go. So we are going to pull this motor out, strip it down because the LOI head was bad. Hopefully there's no damage inside the piston, keep the studs in it. Basically get new gaskets, clean everything up, throw those heads on, pull all the parts off the bad motor in the truck, and get this truck on the way. I just built this motor like 30,000 miles ago, maybe not even. So it should be stout, there shouldn't be any issues. Just gonna go ahead and use it. So we have our giant oil drain pan here, and Austin's pulling the drain plug out. Yep, we'll give it a good go here. Yeah, look at that. This thing is money. So we're gonna basically get the oil drained out, kind of get all the miscellaneous stuff that needs to come off. Pull, once everything's pretty much undressed, we're gonna unbolt the trans from it. So we'll take all the trans bolts out, put a ratchet strap across the bottom of it, then lift the motor up and out and get the clutch and everything taken off, and then pull the heads and make sure everything's solid on it. This does have ARP head studs, so we will be taking those off. Well, we'll be using them again because they're reusable, but we're gonna just take them out, clean everything up, and make sure everything's still good under here. But I really kind of forgot how tall this thing is, even without a body on it. I mean, the motor's still as tall as I am. Not that I'm a very tall person, but still pretty hard to work on, so it's not even worth working on it inside the truck. We're gonna just go ahead, get the motor out, put it on the engine stand, and then start tearing it down. So we got some lines, wiring harnesses, pretty much everything stripped off that's still connected to the frame or the truck. Got this kind of under here, ready for when we need to pull the trans out, but we're gonna go ahead, figure out where we're gonna mount the bolts to pick it up, probably right here, and then one on the front, and then undo all these transmission bolts, and we should be able to pick it up with the forklift and lift it up and out. Pulled so many motors in the past 2 days, we still have to pull another one and get this one ready, but I love it. It's a lot of work. But luckily with this, it was already pretty much stripped down, ready to come out. Bam! Motor's out. Pretty much at this point we're just going to pull the clutch and flywheel off, get the engine stand mounted to it, and get this thing set on the ground so we can start working on pulling all the upper doodads off of it. The fun stuff.
A lot of fun.
How was it?
It's been a busy couple days, pulling motors left and right.
Yep. This guy's the expert motor puller now, so hire him. But yeah, so we got drained the oil. We're gonna get everything set up here, start tearing stuff off, and it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully maybe have this thing torn down tonight and get the heads built over there. And we got Coco, shop supervising us. So, motor's on the stand, all ready to go. We're basically gonna just start tearing things off of it. So I'm gonna work on getting the clutch fan off. Probably start pulling all the fuel lines, fuel injectors out, and then just keep stripping it down and hope this engine stand doesn't break on us. So it looks like we're doing all right, maybe. A little maxed out, but the faster we get things off of it, the better. So we're just gonna start tearing them all down. So we got most of the junk stripped off the motor, got Austin cleaning up a little bit, pulled all the bridges and everything off, pulling other push rods and bridges right now. And then pretty much it's just undoing all the head studs, taking all the bolts out, and then pulling the heads off. And that'll be probably it for this video. Maybe assemble those in a different video and get this motor back together once we get some gaskets. Alrighty, both heads are off and everything is looking pretty good. No issues with the pistons or anything. So basically we're gonna go into cleaning this up a little bit, then assembling these heads, then making sure all the studs are back in, fully seated, cleaned up, get some ARP lube, get some new head gaskets, put the new heads on, and get this thing ready to go. Probably do the head build in another video. I don't know if we have a spring compression tool, so we're gonna go ahead and get one of those. But we have everything pretty much laid out, ready to go for that. Got our whole valve train and pretty much everything set. And yeah, so this motor is pretty much as torn down as it's gonna be. We're gonna clean it up a little bit and just start working on the reassembly to go in the service truck. I took the CP3 out of it because it's a newer LLY. It's probably got like 40, maybe 50,000 miles on it, and it's got an LBZ regulator, a high flow kit, all the good stuff. So we're gonna probably run dual fueler on the dually build. So I'm gonna put the new pump in the valley and put this pump over it, so I have another pump for it. But yeah, so that's down the road. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the teardown and getting it out of the truck. And thank you, Austin, for the help. And yeah, so that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications, stay tuned with this build, the dually build, and then the orange truck build after that. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got too many motors, too many parts everywhere, but we're gonna start getting stuff back together so we can be done. But that's gonna do it, guys. I'm out of here. We'll see you later. I'm out.